Today is Thursday, October 1st, and this is the Morning Breach with Scott Davis. Today is the kickoff of Cybersecurity Awareness Month, and as a champion of the National Cybersecurity Alliance, the Morning Breach is going to bring you additional episodes, resources, and more all month long. Be sure to follow the hashtag BeCybersmart all month and see what all of the champions are sharing. The month of September had its fair share of ransomware attacks, many of which we covered as part of our regular episodes, like Arbiter Sports, which is a management system used by sports officials nationwide, IPG Photonics, which is a defense contractor and laser developer, King of Prussia, Pennsylvania-based Universal Health Services, which has over 400 healthcare facilities in the US and UK, the French cargo giant CMA CGM, Luxottica, the producer of eyewear brands like Ray-Ban, Oakley, Armani, Bulgari, Chanel, Prada, Ferrari, and more. Artex Information Systems, which is one of the largest IT staffing companies in the United States. The Chilean bank Banco Estado. And that doesn't even include the many educational institutions that became victims of ransomware as the school year was just beginning for many. Ransomware is a very real threat. Those companies I just listed are major players in their industries, and hundreds if not thousands of small and medium businesses fall victim to ransomware daily, typically paying the $500 or so to restore the files and simply move on. This is why it's critical for you to have a partner you trust to watch over your network and the data within it. Data breaches are often completed with a ransomware attacks, but many do fall outside of ransomware as well. The health insurance giant Anthem has just reached a settlement with a group of state attorney generals over its 2015 hack, where they will pay $39.5 million, and that's for a 2015 cyber attack. Shopify experienced a breach which included names, email, and postal addresses. The DC Bar exposed thousands of members and applicants. Software provider Blackbaud, in probably the biggest breach of the month, exposed a donation history of more than 200 organizations. The Indian edtech platform Edrika exposed names, addresses, and phone numbers of more than 2 million users. Town Sports International, the parent company of New York sports clubs and Christie's fitness gyms, exposed financial records and personal customer records. Just like with ransomware, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Lagging state breach notification laws like Pennsylvania's leave thousands of data breaches unreported and unknown. At this point in life, you should assume that multiple aspects of your digital life have already been breached. Michigan's House of Representatives voted to advance House Bill 4186-87, which would replace the Identity Theft Protection Act, which was signed into law in 2007. New York has proposed the New York Privacy Act, which in current form, if passed, would be more expansive than California's Consumer Privacy Act, or CCPA. Even more important, Senator Roger Wicker, Mississippi, with co-sponsors Senators John Thune, South Dakota, Marsha Blackburn, Tennessee, and Deb Fisher from Nebraska, introduced a new attempt to kickstart the federal privacy law debate with the Safe Data Act. It is fair to say that not much action is going to be done with the Safe Data Act, just simply because of the political season and the elections that are next month. Massachusetts Attorney General has created a Data Privacy and Security Division, which will be in charge of protecting consumers from the threats to the privacy and security of their data. I'd actually like to see more state attorney generals create these offices of their department to help protect the citizens and consumers of all of the states. The New Zealand Privacy Act is scheduled to go into effect on December 1st. So if you have clients or data on residents in New Zealand or of New Zealand, you want to review that one. Data breaches and ransomware has been generating a lot of news, and legislators are beginning to catch on. And this should be easy victories to cross the aisle and pass logical reform to lagging breach notification laws. There are some new strains of phishing attacks that are utilizing CAPTCHA requests to avoid detection. CAPTCHA is a popular security tool where you must select all of the crosswalks or bikes from a photo to validate that you're not just a computer scanning the site. Cyber criminals have begun to utilize, in some cases, multiple CAPTCHA prompts to prevent security scanning services from identifying the threat as phishing, but also to build trust with the end users, as many believe CAPTCHAs to be a layer of security to protect them. So make sure you take a minute this month and educate your end users and friends of this latest threat before you find yourself cleaning up your own data breach. Cybersecurity researchers at Tel Aviv-based Otario identified security flaws in two popular industrial remote access systems, B&R Automation's Site Manager and Gate Manager applications, as well as the MB Connect Line's MB Connect 24 application. Both are used primarily in automotive, energy, oil, gas, metal, packaging sectors, but it is good to keep an eye out anytime you have those remote connection tools. If they're not being utilized by your current vendor or your current IT department, they should be removed from your workstations. So that's what I have for you today on the Morning Breach. If you've learned something new by watching this, please take a second and like and share the video. If you want to see more episodes of the Morning Breach or find useful resources in helping you secure your organization, visit themorningbreach.com and follow along with us on Facebook and LinkedIn. Thanks for watching.